Hello everybody, my name is Amberly Jade. I'm your nervous system educator and your holistic movement professional. I help people come out of their survival mode like stress and anxiety and worry and come into a sense of thriving so that you can live your passion, your purpose, and your positive impact on society. So what's today's topic about? Intuition. What about intuition? Why is it so important? Why do we need it? Intuition is our inner knowing. It is our gut instinct, and it can help you make better decisions and feel more comfortable and calmer in your body because you have this sense of peace and inner knowing, and that allows you to make decisions with more ease and flow. Intuition is such a big topic, but I want to simplify it for you today. I see intuition as two pieces. First off, knowing how to approach your somatic markers. And somatic markers are your body markers. So being able to sense inside your body, and that can be something as simple as your heartbeat, as being able to understand if you're hungry or if you're full. And those are just some basic somatic markers. The second piece is understanding your emotions. Because whether we like it or not, our emotions help dictate our decision making. So no matter if you think you're the most logical person out there, you're still using emotions to help you make decisions. And unfortunately, we try to bypass our emotions so often, and we try to suppress the ones that we feel are bad or negative. So we suppress the anger, we suppress the grief, but you can't just suppress those two. You're going to suppress the ones that are also the good ones, the ones that make you feel good, the love, the joy, the excitement. So today, let's break those two things down, a little bit more of how you can sharpen your intuition. Out of the two pieces of somatic markers and emotions, the one I'm going to focus on the most today and give you an exercise at the end of this video is understanding your somatic markers. So one way that we block our somatic markers is trauma and stress and worry, depression, anxiety, chronic pain. All these are ways that we block our somatic markers because some things can either feel heavily overwhelming in the body or the opposite, can be very numbing to the body. So we have to come out of that space of being either way too hyperactive or being underactive and find this nice balance. And one of the ways we're going to do that at the end of this video is to have a small body scan practice, just so you can start to feel inside your body and notice any sensations that are occurring. The second piece we're not going to dive in too deeply, but it's feeling the emotions. It's easier said than done. I've heard so many people that just say, feel the feels. Well, when we live in a society where we over-intellectualize our emotions and we don't know how to actually sit with them and feel them in the body, then we're going to avoid them. We're going to suppress them. It is a natural thing to do, especially when we're so heady. So we have to get back into the body. And if you're new to feeling your emotions, some people think, I don't need to feel my emotions. They're useless. They get in my way. That's just because you don't know how to utilize them to be a strength. Once you understand that your emotions can be your strength and can be a compass and a guiding piece for you, then you understand the power of your emotions. And if you're new to feeling your emotions, and I say do it little bit by little bit, because things will start to surface that you suppressed, and it could feel very overwhelming and bubble up, and then you just want to contain it back all over again. That's why it's really important to find space and time to do a process called titrating. And so when I was a chemist, we used to titrate different solutions in another beaker. And that titration is you would let it drip. Sometimes you can have the drip go fast, and other times it's just one drop at a time. Now, in this version of titration, I'm just talking about doing a little drops at a time, because you want to work with your nervous system instead of trying to hurry up and get this done. Because this is going to be a forever process and practice. This is not a one and done thing and you learn it and you act like you don't have to practice it. This is definitely a practice. But let's go ahead and go back to the somatic markers and do a body scan exercise. You might even notice as I'm doing this exercise with you, my entire energy shifts because I'm also, as I'm saying this, I'm tuning into myself. And you might notice your entire body shift. So let's just take about 2 minutes and do a little mini body scan. Wherever you are, it's good to dole out your senses, especially your hearing or something that can visually distract you. So if you have a space that you can either have earplugs in or you have a quiet space, that's great. If you have something to where either you feel comfortable closing your eyes or you have a space that isn't visually overstimulating, then that's a great place to start. So when you go into those spaces, you start to just settle into your body. Find any comfortable position for yourself. And then you might notice as you begin to find comfort in your body and you notice what is comfortable, you might just take a sigh, just like what I did. And that's your parasympathetic nervous system coming back online and allowing your sympathetic, this heightened state, to start to slow down. When you process stuff, we have to slow down to really process. And as you're sitting in a comfortable space and you start to check in with your body, you might notice that when you try to find comfort in your body, it might not be immediate. You might have some pain that keeps poking itself through first. If that's the case, I encourage you to acknowledge that pain because that pain is just there to be seen, heard, and validated. It's there for your protection. So if you have any pain, you might just say simply, I notice you. I know you're here to protect me. And then do your best to start scanning your body for places of comfort, of peace, of ease. It might take you a moment to tune into that, to feel that space of comfort and ease. Sometimes if you've been in a chronic flare-up or if you've been in chronic stress, all you can feel is the intensity of it all. Can you feel just a tiny space that feels comfortable? It could be your earlobes feel nice and comfortable. It could be your little finger or your little toe. Just start to build that awareness of where comfort lives inside of your body, of where you feel at ease and at peace. And slowly start to build that sensation around different areas of your body, noticing another place that feels comfortable or at ease. Or maybe you start to feel a little hungry. Perhaps you start to notice your breathing rate. All these things can start to surface when you take 1 to 2 minutes out of your day to just tune into your body and notice the inner wisdom that it has for you. And to end this practice, you might want to open your eyes, perhaps gently stretch, finding any type of nice, relaxing, and comfortable movements that you can make to finalize this practice. And then just notice how your body has changed from the beginning of this video to the end of this video. How has your mind changed? Are you just a little bit more tuned in? Tuning into these somatic markers will help you listen to your intuition because the intuition lives within your body. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you continue to tune in to the journey of getting to understand yourself with me, Amberly Jade, your host. Otherwise, I will see you next time.